All right, team. Saturday morning, dark dawn. Sorry, I had to get a drink of coffee. My voice seems a little. Anyway, dark dawn. Rockstar party Saturday so far. Got off work. We're at home, obviously. This is starting out to be a terrific video, right? Right. Okay. Where are we at? Once a week pickups. I'll get over there in a second. We never made a church run to the church last week. Blah, 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 blah. We really need to do that. If you can see out the door over there, it is snowing. We'll get there eventually. We picked up the two wheels and that motor. That's from Long Haul Scrapping Motors. I'm not even sure what's in there. But that's going to the church. That can is going to become a church can. We got the seat back and this stuff. There is motor number 2. And I'm not sure. The seat back's got some metal on it. I don't know if it's aluminum or steel. It could be a little of both. It's usually a little bit of both. Usually one panel's steel, the other panel's aluminum, and this crud's all aluminum usually. These accessories, that looks like it's straight up. Oh no, it's plastic trim with aluminum bar in the middle there. Oops. So that will be getting some work done to it. Long Haul's been building a bin of aluminum for us. Oh, I guess let's get to the dark dawn and the snow. Usually I don't think my phone picks up snow very well, but I'm looking at this. It looks like you could see that really easily. I thought we'd be mowing lawns, but if you gander over there, the grass is pretty snowed. This is part of the we need to make a church run. That dude, and that dude need to go to the church. I believe they are done being stripped. There's another piece underneath. I don't know if we're going to do that in the snow. I don't mind doing it, but if we're not going to fire up the Jeep and go do lawns, I don't know if I want to fire up the Jeep just to make a church run. So that may or may not happen. I'm not sure what my plan is because I 100% thought we would be mowing lawns today. Maybe even throwing down some fertilizer, but I don't think that's happening. So I guess what we're going to do now is we'll take a big fat break and wait for Long Haul. Because I don't need to prep any lawn mowing stuff. I don't know, team. This will be different. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I had the day all planned out. Lawn mowing, fertilizer, possibly. And I don't know. We did spread grass seed last week. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in last week's video. We spread some grass seed, so this ought to be good for that. Nice big fat dose of moisture. It ought to green up the lawns pretty well too. Big fat dose of moisture. But I don't know what we're doing. So let's do the big fat break and I will catch you up later. All right, team. Sunday morning. It is just plain dawn. It's an overcast dawn. There's still some snow left. Oh yeah, we got the Jeep in the garage. Let's see, we didn't do any lawn maintenance. I don't have a box. we took all our stuff to the church, so I don't have a box. I need to get another box. No lawn maintenance. So we ended up doing like stuff around here. Things that were just on the list, on the list, on the list. Long Haul did the scrap down. I gave him a little help, and then we made a run to the church. So we took our big blue box. It was up on here. We took another cardboard box. And then, you know, all that steel that was on the back of the trailer there in the snow the other day, I guess yesterday, we took that. And I can't remember. We took some other stuff, but I don't remember exactly what we took. We just did a clean out, basically. Got rid of all our churchy stuff. We didn't put the aluminum up on the trailer yet because the tarp's covered in snow and it didn't sound like any fun. Then we got the Subaru in here and we fixed the trunk release. The trunk wouldn't release when you pulled the little handle on the floor by the driver's door. So we made some adjustments to the latch in the back and got that working, or at least it seems to be working. Then I think we did the Jeep. The windshield was leaking somewhere up at the top. So Mrs. Duggar shot us a bunch of, I think it was Permatex stuff into the channel up there. Hopefully, I'm guessing the seal between the glass and the metal, or the glass, you know, it's glass and then a butyl stuff? I'm not sure what it is. You know, the glue, the mastic type stuff, but I don't know if it's leaking between that and the metal or between that and the glass. Most likely the metal, I'm guessing, but we put some in the channel. And then we also swapped out antennas. I don't remember if I mentioned that, but the standard antenna worked nice in the garage. But when we went out and started driving around, it was a little, you know, in and out of tune. So we got one of those, I don't know, little module antennas. You just double stick tape to the glass or whatever. We're going to try that. We were unable to test it because the windshield stuff has to set up for 24 hours. It doesn't fully cure for 24 hours. And I was afraid if we went out and drove around, the shifting of the Jeep would make it crack or pull apart, I guess, as the Jeep, you know, racked on turns. Then we did this garbage disposal because this one rusted out. It rusted out and it was leaking out the bottom. So we replaced that. And I think that's it. I am not positive, but I think that's it. Subaru trunk, Jeep windshield, Jeep antenna, scrap down, run to the church. We actually made 2 runs to the church because after we went with the first trip, we realized we missed some stuff, so we went again and dumped it off. And then, you know, I got to take the garbage disposal to church now. But I might wait. I don't know. I might just throw it in the car and do it on the way to or from work instead of hanging on to the disposal for a week. Today, I think it's going to be a lot like yesterday. I'll probably do some projects, get Long Haul to help me. We'll do some projects around the house because we're still not going to go mow. And looking at the weather, next weekend's not looking very good either, so we may end up getting behind on the mowing before we even get a mow. Well, we did mow the one. We mowed the one and put down the grass seed, so, but we have not mowed any of the others. But I think that's it. I think we're just going to do more stuff around here. Get together some trash, and I got a vacuum for sure. And we got to get the Jeep out of here once the stuff cures. And I'd like to take it for a quick drive, see if the other antenna works any better. But yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. We'll see you next week, team.